Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another push workout, working the chest and triceps. So 3 sets of 2 exercises in each set, followed by a burnout and finishing it up with core. Let's get started. Today, you're going to need a variety of different weights, but for set 1, we're going to want 2 different types of weights. You're going to want a heavy weight for your chest press and a slightly lighter weight for your chest fly. As we lengthen that lever, you're going to need to lower your weight a little bit. So starting with your heavy weight, first exercise is going to be a chest press. So let's take it all the way down to our mat. Arms are going to come out to our sides, elbows at 90 degrees, bend in the knees and plant your feet. And we're going to engage our core as we press up to lift and lower for those chest presses. We're going to do 10 here. As you lower, I want you just to kind of hover just over the ground, never letting our upper arms and elbows quite touch. Once you finish that, we're going to sit up. Use your weights for leverage. Grab that slightly lighter weight. I'm actually going to scoot down because of my location. I don't want to whack the staircase. There we go. All right, arms start up at the top, and we're going to open out and pull those weights back together. So you'll notice there is a slight bend in my elbows as I control the weights as they come down and back up. 10 of those. Give yourself a quick break and start back over with the chest press. We're going to do 3 rounds with 10 reps in each round. And then we're going to move on to set 2. Set 1 was all about the chest. Set 2 is going to be all about the triceps. So our first exercise is going to be tricep extensions or tricep kickbacks. So we're going to bend over in our bent over row. We're going to row up and we're going to extend, kick it back, really working those triceps, keeping our elbows in nice and tight. All of the work is in that tricep motion in the elbow. Then we're going to take it down to our mat. You're only going to need 1 weight for this. We're going to do single arm skull crushers. So take it all the way down. Arm goes up. The opposite arm is going to go kind of and hold at your bicep just below your elbow on your upper arm. And we're going to lower down towards our opposite shoulder and extend. Really isolating and focusing on that single tricep muscle. Once you're done with 10 there, we're going to switch to the other side. Arm goes on the bicep just below the elbow joint. Stabilize as we take that weight towards our opposite shoulder, slow and controlled, and all the way back up. All right, so once you do 10 of all 3 of those exercises, technically, because we do want 10 on each side with the single arm, do 3 rounds. Then when you're done with set 2, we can move on to set 3. Like with most of our exercises today, set 3, we are back down on the mat. Our first exercise is going to be a neutral press. For this, you will want something lighter than your chest press weight because this is an added challenge. So we're going to take those 2 weights and we're going to press them together to really engage and activate those chest muscles. So we're going to start down here and we're going to press in and up as we slow and control up and down. So again, the biggest thing for this one is I want you to make sure that you are pressing your weights together. You can maybe even see my muscles shake a little as I do this. 10 there. And then we are going to do skull crushers. So we did single arm last set. This set, we're doing both. Arms start up and we are going to bend at our elbows, bringing those weights towards our head, but don't crush your skull. Instead, let those weights go on either side of your head there. Slow and controlled, actions in the elbow, working those triceps. You know the drill. 10 reps of each, 3 times through, and now it's time for the burnout. Okay, don't hate me for today's burnout, but what we're gonna do is 45 seconds of wide push-ups, really working the chest, 15-second recovery, and then 45 seconds of cobra push-ups, 15-second recovery, repeat 3 times. So again, working the chest and the triceps. So for that wide push-up, I want your hands to be, well, nice and wide. So you'll see when I do my wide push-ups, I have my hands outside of my mat. So we're taking it down, really working that chest. Try to do these on your toes. If you can't, take it down to the knees. That is totally fine. While you're doing the burnout, this is supposed to be hard. So if you end up only getting some micro bends in, or if you can stay on your toes and just get some micro bends, that is awesome too, because it's burnout. You're supposed to be just wearing those muscles out completely. So 45 seconds there. Let me move my hair. Take it down to the mat, and then cobra push-ups. So for these, we're not coming quite up all the way, not fully extending, and we're not fully resting either. Just constant movement for 45 seconds. 3 times through. Shake it out, and let's finish it up with core. For today's core, you have the option of using a weight or going without weights. That's totally fine. I'm going to demo with a weight, but our first exercise is side bend, side crunch. So weight in one hand, the opposite hand is going to come behind your head. We're going to dip down for the side bend, and then side crunch, knee to elbow. Side bend, side crunch. So we'll do this all on one side for 45 seconds. The next time you get to this, we're going to switch to the other side. 45 seconds here. And again, remember, this can totally be done without a weight. I will say the weight kind of does help balance you a little bit. And then for the third round, I want you to do the first 22 seconds on one side and finish up on the other side. Exercise 2, again, can be done with or without a weight. We're going to do Russian twists. So I want you to lean back. Heels are flexed and planted. We've got that. If you choose to have a weight, I want your weight here as we tap, 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 tap. Again, we're just going for 45 seconds. Option 2, no weight. Just keep those hands here as you think about driving your elbows towards the ground. If you want an added challenge, you can also balance as you do it with or without weight. Completely up to you. You pick your poison. Whatever you do, make sure you get all 3 rounds. And then you are finished. You did it. You are done with today's workout. Way to go.